Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. Another Hot Wheeler video. This one, obviously, you can see in the background, we are doing Hot Wheels Premium 50th Favorites. And so this is a Car Culture Series set that is officially 10 cars and with one chase car. And so, believe it or not, I've had to piece this one together one car at a time for many months since its first came out. And I believe the product came out in the later part of 2017, beginning of 2018. And so it's been a long haul, and in one of my previous videos I did say that I was going to be opening these ones up when the final piece of the puzzle came. So you can see the 55 Chevy Belair gasser sitting there turning on the turntable, and I've got another one in the package behind it. But the one car that has been the most elusive, and now I'm starting to see them everywhere now that I've got one, is the chase car. So we finally do have a chase car. And so I am not 100% sure if I'm going to open that one up or not. But I think by the time we finish this video, I may be on board to go ahead and open that one up as well. So without further ado, let's get started. I think what we'll do is we're going to peel them out of their package. We'll take a look at the car in its package first. So there's the actual reverse side of the car, just for those who want to look at that. So you can see all the cars that are listed on here. You get 56 Chevy, the 71 AMC Javelin, the 60s Ford Econoline pickup, custom 69 Volkswagen Squareback, a 71 Datsun Bluebird 510 Wagon, the Volkswagen T1 Drag Bus, the 78 Dodge Little Red Express Truck, the 55 Chevy Belair Gasser, 69 Camaro, and the 65 Ford Galaxie. So let's rip them open. Let's get them out of their cards and on the turntable. So the first car in the set was that 56 Chevy, and so there it is. So you've got kind of a, well, it's maroon or like a brown color, but it's metallic. It has some pink, white tampos. It is tampoed front and rear. And it has a tan interior, nice rims, real riders. I mean, and obviously the 50th logo on the rear quarter. But that is a great looking car, and can't wait to see that one spinning. The next car in the set was the 71 AMC Javelin. And so that has kind of a livery that pays tribute to a race car. I believe this one here to be probably one of the easier ones of the group that I've been able to find. But I'm starting to see it's a little bit more scarce now that the set is aging a bit. So let's get that out of its blister pack. Okay, so there you go. That one is pretty awesome indeed. Really liking that. The tampos are great. This one has nice clean tampos on it, and you can see it's tampoed in the front, sides, top, the rear, albeit hard to tampo red tail lights on a red paint job. And so that is a great looking AMC Javelin. We don't see this casting very often. This one is kind of unique. And the next car, or truck in this case, is the 60s Ford Econoline pickup. So this was the peg warmer. So this one I was able to pick up at Walmart on pegs. Mind you, every time I went in, it was the only one sitting in Walmart on the pegs, and it sat there for a long time. I mean, long time. I'm not sure what they did with them afterwards, if they ended up sending them somewhere else or sending them back to Mattel, or if they just eventually sold them, but this one was there for literally months. So let's get that out of its package. And, you know, I'm not sure why this is a peg warmer. This one here, I mean, you would think that people would be clamoring to get this it's a unique casting, and it's you know, not typical what you might typically see in a Hot Wheels car. But nice slammed lowered steelies, chrome, the blacked out flame on the side, tampoed front and back and sides, and then in the bed we've got black bed with a skateboard. But that, you know, as peg warmer as it was, I mean, this is definitely one of my favorites. The next car is the 69 custom Volkswagen Squareback, and so that one is done up in a green, kind of a service Volkswagen service vehicle livery. So there it is in the blister. We'll get that out. So there you have it. So again, you know, they've used the chromed steelies on this particular casting as well. But again, you know, you can see this one's got a little bit of an abrasion on the hood, but nothing serious. But then you can see it's got the dual stripe. Beautiful metallic green paint with a silver paint trim paint going right from front to back, with the service vehicle logo and information on the side. The writing is so small, it's almost impossible to see what that says. You can see it's tampoed in the back. Taillights tampoed out quite nicely, and of course it has, you can see those the grill vents from, you know, where the heat will come out from the engine. And then you've got metal base on all of these, of course. So there's that. That's your Volkswagen Squareback. And the next one is maybe one of the hotter selling ones. So this is a 71 Datsun Bluebird 510 Wagon, done up in a metallic blue. So there it is in the blister. We'll get that right out. Take a look at that one as well. So this one here, done in a nice dark blue metallic. You can see it says Datsun on the bottom stripe. Tampoed across the hood. Tampos in the front. And all fully tampoed in the back. And again, you can see it's got the 50s logo, the 50th Favorites logo in the back. And you've got your 4-spoke chrome wheels on this one as well, with the rubber tires. And of course, steel bottom. Number 6 is a heavy beast. It's the Volkswagen T1 Drag Bus, done in the Zamak with the flame. And so this was a tough one again, another one hard to find, but I did manage to finally find it. I must add that pretty much every single one of these cars I way overpaid for on eBay. Some of these cars I paid $30, $40 for, and then paid another $25, $30 in shipping. So I mean, you can imagine what this little set ended up costing me. So there it is, Zamak. You can see it's got the almost like a gold tone overlay that runs and fades out as it goes to the back of the bus. Beautiful paint on this one, and beautiful flame work. You can see the flame, or the 50th logo in the flame. And again, fully tampoed top, bottom, front, and sides. And this one still has the elastic band on it, so we'll get that off so that we can open it up. And so there you have the profile of the bus. And then of course, like all of these, they open up to reveal the chassis with the roll cage and everything in it, the big motor. The next one is hiding at the back here, so it's number 7, and that is the 78 Dodge Little Red Express truck. So that was another one. Now, mind you, I never did find this, ever did find it on eBay or any of those aftermarket selling hubs, and was never able to find it anywhere actually. And then I ended up I was walking through a Winners store and happened to see this in the toy department at $2.99. So this is probably the best deal that I've ever been able to track down on one of these cars. Let's get it out of its package. So this one's fantastic because it is almost exactly like the original truck was. Now, granted, I wish that they had used chrome for the stacks on this car, you know, instead of using that gray plastic, which seems to be what they do in a lot of product. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just still do the gray seats and cast this in a separate piece of plastic and put that in there. But nonetheless, it's still a great looking truck. So you can see tampoed on the front, tampoed on the side with a little red express, and it's got the trim running around the wheel wells, the arches, and you see the 50th favorites. It's got the traditional mags on it, and of course on the back the wood grain that you typically would see with this truck, tampoed on the back side with little red truck. And in the bed, they've tampoed inside the bed as well, wood planks, which is fantastic. All in all, this one's a great little step-side Dodge truck. Love it. I think it's great. Glad to have it. The next one, number 8, as you can see, is the 55 Chevy Belair Gasser. I've got one right here, so there's no need to open up the other package. So there it is. I mean, this is a fantastic Belair Gasser, terrific mags, and the 10th of 10 car series. This one is the Golf livery 65 Ford Galaxie, and so again, great looking car, done up with steelies. So we'll get that one out of its package as well. Take a closer look. This one here, another one, hard to find, but did finally find it. So that one is, again, like I say, done up in a Golf color scheme. So we got 65 on the side, the 50th logo, favorites logo on the rear. Is the Camaro. Rear tampos, lights are tampoed, top stripe and hood tampoed. Nice clean looking stock, and the front grille, they've left chrome or steel, but they did tampo out the headlights in this particular one. And the chrome steelies, again, beautiful looking casting. So this one here, obviously no open hoods. Now, the deciding factor. Beautiful, nice. Do I open up this one? Traditional. The Chase 55 Chevy Belair Gasser. 50th favorites. Nice chrome wheels with the rubber tires painted. Okay, so here it is. So that's the car, and I managed to find it in a card that was without any wrinkles, creases, no soft corners. It's really nice, actually, this card. So do I open it? That's the question. Do we open this particular one? And I say yes. Let's open it. So we're gonna pop that one out, and let's get a close look at that. That is fantastic. So it's got the exact same decal as the burgundy pink car, except of course this is black. So it's got the oranged window. It's got a white top instead. The 50th favorite logo on the back. Yeah, this car is a big deal. Actually, it seems to be getting quite a bit more money than what I paid for it already. I think I had this one come in about 3 months or 2 months ago maybe. And I can see